Growing up, my love for adventure and the outdoors came from going out on campouts with my dad. Starting around the age of 8 when I went into Cub Scouts, all the way up to the time where I got my Eagle Scout. My dad was with me and made all those things possible, made a lot of fun adventures and a lot of fun campouts. Today I am super excited because we're out camping with
Pops!
Yeah! And in typical dad fashion, he has already got the fire pit started and making Porter work to dig the rest of it out. How do you feel about that?
I feel good. He's learning.
Good. How do you feel about that, Porter?
Good.
Oh, good.
Ish.
Ish. This looks like a pretty great place to set up our tent. So let's get it set up.
Worm.
Okay, so here's the top, so pull that out. Pull that side out. And now take the big pole. Walk in here. And put it right here in the middle. Towards me, keep coming towards me. See, right there, yep. Okay, stand there. It's not perfect, but it'll definitely work.
Like my shirt, I love chicken nugs.
So before it gets too late and we have to start dinner, we're gonna go on a little hike. So right now, we are that little blue dot. And we're gonna hike over to where I put the trail cam, and that's near that little green dot there. Hopefully Porter makes it. I think he will. He's a tough kid. Still snow down there.
Yeah. Saying that poop makes great fire starters. Cow poop makes great fire starters.
Yeah. Porter, it's right there somewhere. He thinks he's gonna roll down the hill. I tried to tell him no. He really wants to do it.
I'm gonna scoot down. I got dirt in my pants. This is much better than snow. Oh, got dirt in my pants. I still got dirt in my pants.
Nicely done. Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was fun.
Well,
Yeah.
send off.
This is where your balloons end up when you throw them out in the air. Don't do it. Starting to get to some more open field here, so hopefully the tree that has the trail cam just right over in this area. I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Or, I mean, you got a lot of cow poop too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely not fur.
Yeah, it's fur. Looks like a
I meant,
bunny.
like, it has to be like half of it, like something.
Yeah,
ate
something
it.
ate it and put it up there. What do you think it is?
It looks like a bunny.
So one reason I chose this spot is because it had a lot of water. But when you see water like this that's just stagnant, it's not really the best option to drink unless you absolutely must. Even if you filter it, there's still a lot of crap inside of these. So you want to make sure if you're going to drink out here in the woods and the mountains, you get something that's moving. Kind of walked around in a circle there for a bit. Show you guys the tracker on Onyx, and you can kind of see that we went all over the place, but we have located the trail cam. We're about to find out if anything came through here. Well, Porter thinks we should move this, so we're gonna take it off the tree, take it with us, and put it somewhere else. We found it, huh?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
It'd be pretty cool to see those pics of what you found.
Yeah, hopefully it's not a cow. Do you think your way is the easiest?
Yep.
But how do you go up that way?
Reverse the video.
Quick, first impression of the hike.
It was interesting. And most importantly, we found your
Trail cam.
game trail camera.
So fun. 8 out of 10. Would do again. And if you know me, I'm a little directionally challenged. Check out our trail that we made coming back. Time to start a fire. There we go. Yeah. Porter's being proactive, and while we got the fire going, came in here and got our cot set up. I like that. I'm gonna go get our sleeping bags and get everything set up while we wait for the coals and get some chicken going. Tonight we're doing chicken and corn.
I'm done with chicken over there. You want mine?
No thanks. Pro tip, I lose stuff really easily, so after I'm done getting my sleeping bag out, I make sure to put the stuff sack right back in my backpack or in the bottom of my sleeping bag. My dad has an idea to cook something for dessert in the Dutch oven, so I'm gonna get him some bigger pieces of firewood to get some better coals. This Agawa Saw makes light work of being able to cut up bigger logs. It's one of the better purchases I've made in the recent history of all the purchases I've made since starting this, and I highly recommend this saw. It's awesome. So 3 generations of Goolds, sent by a fire, cracking peanuts. Pretty awesome.
Pretty awesome.
Porter, what's been your favorite thing about coming camping with Pops?
Hiking.
You like the hike?
We had a good hike. I was impressed we found the camera. I was a little worried that maybe somebody else acquired it.
I was worried I wasn't going to find it because I'm not very good at remembering. I know where I am, but I don't remember.
He knows he's in the state of Utah.
Yeah, I know I'm in the state of Utah. That's a very good way to say it.
As far as I know, I'm pretty sure I'm in Utah.
For some reason, Ty decided not to come. He wanted to stay back with Cass and my mom, so he's hanging with the girls.
He's watching movies.
Hallmark movies.
Oh, boy, seriously?
Yeah.
Poor kid.
No, we like
I think
Like I said before, tonight we've got chicken thighs we're gonna grill up for dinner and some corn on the cob. Just gonna get the chicken out into here, season it up with the gospel seasoning. Pretty sure my parents got this at a place called Busey's or something out in Texas where they live. Some weird gas station that they have out there. So we're gonna go ahead and try it.
Buc-ee's.
One thing I forgot to say is that these are just boneless, skinless chicken thighs that I kind of trimmed up and then just put in some zesty Italian in that bag and then let them sit there this morning until about 4 o'clock, so I don't know, 8 hours ish, and then just season them up, and we're gonna get them on the grill here soon, aka the fire. And then we've got 2 different barbecue sauce, just the original Sweet Baby Ray's, and then another one, it's the Sweet Carolina Gold from Sweet Baby Ray's, and we just put those on top, let them caramelize. We're ready for dinner. I'm excited.
Pull it up and put it down in there.
Just put the barbecue sauce on the side that we've already kind of cooked up, and we'll get these flipped and it'll start caramelizing that barbecue sauce into the chicken as we cook it. Yeah. The only bad part about cooking over an open flame, the smoke. While it does make your food taste so good, I've been crying. I've been trying to figure out how to hover over the chicken, make sure it's not burning, while getting the smoke in my eyes, looking like I'm just like balling up a storm. And it looks like it's happening to this guy. He's gonna cry!
It's really strong.
Porter started eating. So, what do you think, Porter?
It's good.
Yeah?
Needs more sauce.
More sauce.
Holy smokes.
Oh man. Perfectly cooked, B. Gould.
Those are good.
Wow. Chicken thighs for dinner over the fire. This is camping, everybody.
If you all didn't know, B Gould stands for Brown and Gould.
I think this might be one of my new go-to camping meals. These are so good.
Need more sauce.
I'll bring more sauce next time for Porter, though. And we still got corn on the cob, baby. Oh, you did put tahini on it?
Yeah, and
Ho-ho!
mayonnaise and butter.
That is elite corn on the cob. Elote.
Right there.
Thank you.
Start chewing away.
Man, Pops knew exactly what to bring you, Porter. How's the elote, Porter?
Good.
Ho ho! I got a surprise corn too. Thanks, Dad. This looks so good. Oh man, we ate well tonight. And we still have dessert. It's just, it's so awesome to be out with such good people. Just kidding, this smoke is unavoidable. And it is not stopping me from eating, so I'm just dealing with the tears. The surprise dessert is, oh, chocolate chip cookies. How's that gonna work? Have you done this before? Does it work pretty well?
With coals. I haven't done it with straight fire, so we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, hopefully we have chocolate chip cookies in a little bit. That's pretty awesome.
We have a couple tries because we have 24 cookies
Oh,
and we have
geez.
8 in here. So, we like them. We got 2 more sets.
Yeah, we could burn a few. To make sure I stay well hydrated, because nobody else wanted one. I got my liquid IV.
Straight water.
This one's passion fruit. Hopefully it tastes good. There's the smoke. Close your eyes. Timer just went off. Time to check the cookies.
Want them more than anything. Okay, so they're getting there.
Ho ho! Cookies. Ho ho! Chocolate chip.
We'll try another round if they're burnt. Let me see.
Hang on.
Yeah. they're burnt. Are they burnt?
What do you guys think?
Try
I
another
think
round.
they're burned.
Round 2.
Round 2, a little bit better, but still a little burned.
Ding, ding, ding.
Round 3, we decided to put a lot more coals on top of the Dutch oven. You can kind of see there. To be able to cook the top of the cookies a little better and put some more wood underneath the bottom of the Dutch ovens to get heat off of it. And it's working. So hopefully in one more minute, we'll have actual cookies. We might have actually made cookies. Cookies!
Those actually, their third round was a charm.
Yeah, that looks really good.
That turned out really well.
That were really good cookies. And they're ooey gooey.
I did well.
Good job, Dad. The trick is lots of heat on top because your bottom has a good amount of heat already. So put more coals on top than you think you need and you'll be able to make cookies too. Well, we're all in our sleeping bags. Porter's watching a movie. I'm probably going to watch an episode of something that I've got and go to bed. So we'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, Gil. I said, good morning, Gil. If you haven't seen that movie, I highly recommend you guys go watch What About Bob. Well, we got to get up and get breakfast going. We told the family that we'd be home by 11 today, so let's get up and get going.
Since there's just 3 of us, we don't need a ton of it. But you put down something a little greasy or fatty on the bottom so it doesn't stick. That's probably, that's plenty. That's plenty. That's good. Good job, Porter. You can be a little more. And we'll put some on at the very end. Alright, let's take a looky-loo.
Eggs are cooked.
Handle's hot as
It's time for breakfast. My dad is also a freak about chocolate milk. So, We have chocolate milk for breakfast too.
It's good for you. That's protein.
Yeah. So good for you.
Look at that.
That does look pretty awesome.
And the cup.
He's using Tupperware.
Is he in my cup or somewhere?
You should tell a story when you won a 50 miler and one of the kids,
Got altitude sickness.
he was on a trip, a 50 miler, with a group of Boy Scouts when I was a little kid.
Oh yeah.
And one of the kids that he was with got really sick, and they had to make a makeshift gurney to be able to get him out of the mountains.
He spent 4 days in ICU.
After that?
After we got him off the hill.
How long did it take you to get him down?
2 days. Because we were halfway in. So turning around was just as bad as going out. And the people, was before cell phones. So we couldn't call someone and say, oh, don't pick us up here, pick us up here. So we just had to hike out. And I ended up leaving after a day and a half. I left everything. Or I didn't leave everything. I left the group and said, we've got to get him help now. So I left all the boys with 2 liters and jogged out probably about 6-7 miles and got the sheriff's rescue group to come get us.
That's crazy.
They came on horseback.
It took him out on a horse after?
Mm-hmm. They picked him up and put him in the saddle, and somebody, I sat behind him and was holding the horn of the saddle and kind of holding us both in like that. When they took him off, once we got down and an ambulance was there, my legs were so stressed out from trying to squeeze the horse and him and me. I just fell to the ground and like, stand up. I can't stand up. It was a bad experience.
Now that breakfast is done, I think it's time to take down the tent and start headed home. So, Porter, one thing we got to make sure is that every time we have a fire, we got to make sure it's really out. And I know this might look like it's out, but we got to figure out a way to get some water or something, because we don't have enough to put out this fire to make sure it's really, really, really out.
You're welcome.
That'll work. I didn't record any of it, but our back tire was right there, about to go off the cliff. We tried to go through this road to see how much farther we can go, because we can see that it's melted from this point on, but this mud right here pushed us off, and yeah, we almost went off the cliff. That would have been interesting. We would have only rolling down into the trees, but still, that would have sucked. Luckily, we were able to winch ourselves out. Let's just go home now. Brian's got his glasses on again. Always does. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. We hope you guys liked the video. I know we had a ton of fun making it. Getting up here with old Grandpa was a good time, and hearing his fun stories and all the stuff he has to try to teach Porter.
I got something to say.
What's that?
Make sure you smash that like button and click to subscribe.
See you on the next one.